Despite being hailed as the biggest good guy in all of professional wrestling, John Cena has had his down dark moments too, which are usually way underreported in the media. And the following 10 stories prove that Cena may not be as clean as all fans perceive him to be. Top 10 stories that prove John Cena is no saint. Unreasonably hating on rookies. Many wrestlers have opened up on their burial backstage at the hands of Cena, but none felt it more than Alex Riley. Riley was coming off a hot babyface turn on The Miz, but fell victim to John Cena backstage. As it has been reported, Cena would go through Riley's bag looking for reasons to get him fired, and speak poorly of him to authority figures. This is just one example of Cena trying to keep his top spot. An awful colleague. When the Nexus debuted in 2010, every member had breakout star potential, including Daniel Tarver, who looked like he could be the main event player for years to come. Unfortunately, he had some existing injuries that John Cena decided to exploit in a very unscripted manner. He ended up breaking Tarver's arm by throwing a chair at it, which ended his push. It's a bad sign when your top guy is working very unsafe. The real authority figure. Back in 2010, Tyler X looked like he had everything a WWE star needed to break into the main event, except for one thing: his finisher. His burning hammer resembles the AA which John Cena uses. Cena reportedly got fired up on the youngster backstage, telling him to get a new finisher or you're fired. To exert your power and humiliate your colleague like that proves that Cena is a bit more powerful backstage than we realize. Encouraging nepotism. Due to beef between Maria Kanellis and the Cena-aligned Bella twins, Kanellis claims that not only the duo have their position in the company due to Cena, but they blocked her return to WWE through the champ. He has further encouraged this nepotism by keeping them at the top of the card over stars like Paige and Natalya, despite the majority of fans knowing neither twin deserves it. An unfaithful husband. In 2009, Cena married his high school sweetheart Elizabeth. But due to time away on the road and temptations, the two divorced just 3 years later, with an allegation of an affair coming from her side. That obviously isn't a good look for the face of the company. This affair was reportedly with adult film star Kendra Lust, which makes it even worse for the family-friendly WWE. A bad example. When wrestlers of less importance down the card violate WWE rules, they face discipline or even termination. However, when Cena does it twice, he faces no consequences, which sets a bad precedent as the top guy in the company. In 2012, against Brock Lesnar, he broke the no blading policy of the company, and later with CM Punk, used a banned piledriver on Raw. This sets a horrendous example to the rest of the locker room, which proves he is exempt from any punishment. Ruining marriages. This one is even worse when you consider that Cena's character thrives on the word loyalty. By all accounts, backstage, Cena loved to fool around with married women before dating Nikki Bella. Many claims have been made against Big Match John, including affairs with Mickie James and Victoria, who were married at the time. So this doesn't look good for a man who was a hero to young kids worldwide. Burying the next big things. While Cena has reportedly buried talent on more than one occasion, one sticks out in Cena's career, as it was opposed by every performer involved but the man himself. Of course, we're referring to the Nexus angle. The group were the hottest thing going after destroying Cena and the Raw set, and were going into battle at SummerSlam with Cena and Team WWE. Super Cena took over and won the match despite protest, keeping the hot young talents down. He's since said he's regretted it, but that won't help Wade Barrett's badmouthing legends. Despite being a legend in his own generation, Cena decided to badmouth a legend that paved the way when he talked down about The Rock and his love for the wrestling business. As someone who preaches respect as the main part of his character, trashing the biggest transcendent star in the wrestling industry isn't a way to stick to character. Once again, proves Cena isn't as clean as he claims. Hypocrisy at its best. As we all know, the current John Cena character prides himself on being a clean-cut, honest hero for children all around the world, and claims this mirrors his own real-life personality. However, the beginning of his WWE career doesn't seem to reflect that, as he was awfully fond of using foul language during his Doctor of Thugonomics run, where he also named his moves the STFU and FU, WWE hypocrisy at its best. And that's our list. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and check out our other awesome video content. And although WWE will have you believe differently, Super Cena can make mistakes. Just like everyone does.